I think it's going to be mostly a mental battle for them coming through, though.
All right, and I just realised we didn't have the vetoes unless that's those there in front of you.
No, not these specific ones. But we're on Mirage here.
We're on Mirage, okay.
As we can all see.
Something we didn't even mention.
It looks like it would have been Athletico's pick as Tainted.
Or on CT.
Have the CT.
Yep.
I'll just check that out real quick.
All right. So part of what I did watch between Athletico and it was the other team. Legacy, that's the one.
Yep.
They were playing on Mirage, and I think here's our vetoes. So we're playing Mirage, Inferno, if he gets to it, Cache.
Yep.
So Athletico, this is the last map they played. They won 16-10 on that one. So if they want to, like, Tainted Minds are obviously different beast, a different rated team. So,
Tainted Minds as one of the top teams in the region right now. Athletico, again, they're a top team in the region.
Yeah.
Just lots of roster issues of late. I mean, when they picked up Darkside, they probably would have hoped to have a more stable roster. However, they've only got 2 of those players left. So, who have we got in since then? Nickez, Moe, and Infrequent.
All right. Well, it looks like they're trying to do a B split. We've got 3 in mid, and Chutch is going to take down Moe, trying to sneak on 3 apps. Flicks over by mid is going to get one, but Chutch from short has gotten one. He's taken the second fight, but Flicks is going to jump around the corner as Offner is taking down Infrequent as well. 2 on 3, and both remaining members coming from short. Nickez has found Offners. Flicks is going to grab the bomb, but he hasn't seen Inns boost it up. This is an easy free kill, and he's going to get both. Beautifully done there by Inns, sneaking on the site.
Yeah, up in that boost position, onto the box, just not checked. And Inns was trying to decide if he wanted to go for the other player, but decided, no, I'll just play it safe, I'll kill the bomb carrier, and I at least know where the other player is for a relatively easy flick.
Well, I think it came down to, I have to deny this plant, or we'll give him the extra money so I can take the time to line up the second shot to Nickez. But
so more high percentage play in the end. He had an option there. All Deagles for Athletico here. They've entered back with a headshot onto Yam.
Yeah, well, that's Nickez going down the top fragger for Athletico so far in this tournament. Moe looking to come up through connector there. Oh, his Flicks is going to peek out right into Zeusi's crosshair, placed beautifully, as Offnu has also taken down Moe over by connector. So Sinking and Frequent, both with Deagles. One towards A main, one towards top mid.
And it's falling apart. Tainted Minds spread it across the map. One window, one at short as well. So Sink is stuck in here at the boxes with no utility to get himself out.
And Chutch is going to find the bomb, and it's just up to Infrequent. 1 on 4. No armor to speak
Chutch isn't opting to hold the bomb, but he's going to get taken down. They knew he was there. And Inns will find the last kill with the scout as we move into round number 3. Denying that bomb plant in the first will mean it's another save for Athletico.
We are seeing some upgraded pistols come out though. CZ Deagle P250, 2 Glocks and a flashbang.
A little bit different purchase, but probably a bit worse in the end, as they did have 5 Deagles going into the last one. They are going to stack up this time. Spreading out across the map looking for picks. Did not work at all.
Inns still opting to keep the scout. He's been a monster on that scout.
Chutch with a lot of information there. He's calling for another play in Inns to come across. They will funnel out. Chutch gets 1. Nice spray transfer there, but might get more than 2, as Inns is just opting for his Deagle instead of the scout. Oh, Inns, that is sick.
Beautiful. Sink the only one managing a frag that round for Athletico. 5 kills after 3 rounds between them. It's okay after the pistol when you're on the disadvantaged weapons. However, now what are we going to see from Tainted Minds? We're going to save through most of it. 2 M4s to their names.
Yeah, they go for a bonus here. Don't want to spend more cash into it. Athletico have purchased up Infrequent glass cannon with only a smoke.
And Yam has taken the scout now. I just saw Inns and him swap their weapons.
Yeah, that's a big one for a bonus round as well, hanging onto that scout. Yeah, and we'll have it down through the window here up mid.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, managed
just in
down.
time. Bit of a hesitation there, throwing the smoke.
14 HP is what he's going to remain with. Athletico have to be careful of ins though over on short as the flashbang's going to come out and Yam's able to escape from window, but Ins is going to go low as he's jumping out of ladder as well. So 2 players low on Athletico's side and on Tainted Mind's side, and not much damage done to Athletico. They're still chilling about in mid and over by the entrances to bomb sites, deciding where they want to go. However, the bomb's heading towards A. So I'd say that's where we're looking at.
With connector control as well, it's a good spot for Moe to be. There's 3 going to go through that T-ramp, 1 at Palace. They've got a good chance to come out on here, especially against the lower firepower. Got lots of flashes in hand, but they're going to play the contact.
Seems like they're aware of someone underneath scaffold. Sink's going to get that. It's a 5-on-3 now. Yam and In's both very low, of course. Flashbang's going to come out as the plant is going down, but we see Chutch, was rotating all the way through from A main. Infrequent's watching his flank, though. He's taking him down. So 14 and 23 HP as the bomb is planted. Nickers has found Ins just up to Yam, and Moe's going to get him. The boys from Athletico seeming hyped after that one.
Clean round as well. No one went down for Athletico, so they can start to build an economy here, and Infrequent will get some armor to go with that AWP that he had last round.
Yeah, we got to look at Tainted Minds with their money. They're able to buy again, of course, but Zeus's had to go down to the FAMAS.
Well, that is the advantage of the bonus round, if you can call it an advantage. You don't want to lose rounds, but if you do, you can purchase up. I mean, they did get basically stomps that one. They did not get one player from Athletico to say if they upgraded would have changed too much. But I mean, carrying the scout through was maybe the scariest thing for me. But 3-1 here. Tainted Minds do have the lead. Athletico trying to get some momentum here.
Oh,
and
Zusi.
Whoa, Zusi just... It was a beautiful flash.
Yeah, that flashbang was perfect. However, Sink is going to reply back on Zusi. That's revenge for taking down the AWP. However, Offnu coming from stairs is going to take down Sink with a beautiful headshot. The fire's not going to force him back too far either. That fire, if it was just, Molly, it's just a bit sooner, would have been great and saved Sink's life. However, Offnu trying to re-pick. That angle is going to go down, and Flix is also going to take down Yam. Ins with the double, though, the triple, as he's taking down Flix, Nickers, and Moe to take the round for Tainted, and...
He steals an AWP to finish it as well. 3K, beautiful sprays. Ins is composed. He's going to want to make up. Well, I mean, he didn't cause the loss on the first map. No one did. But he will really want to be getting back to that grudge match against the Chiefs.
And Infrequent being the AWP has to save a bit more cash. Has opted for the Deagle, whereas we got 4 AKs for the rest of Athletico. FAMAS still up in Chutch's hands.
Yeah, Infrequent obviously deadly with the Deagle. Moe picking up the first one onto Ins. So a good start here for Athletico. Keeping people at mid as well, as there's only one on the A site, although we do have Yam moving through jungle.
Looks like Infrequent's going to be the entrance onto the A bomb site. He's the bait. As Yam's holding the angle, he's going to take down Flix as soon as he shoulder picks his way on out. Zusi's got Nickez as well, so Infrequent may be looking to grab that AK if he can.
And by the time that Moe had held all those people at mid, it gave time for the players to rotate to A, as they did see it as such.
Yeah.
And now they only lose that one player in Ins, who was the first kill, so Tainted Minds doing very well after that. Athletico, not much money to speak of. They may just buy, I don't know, P250. They're feeling like it. But Tainted Minds, I'm going to buy one flash and a P250.
One flash and a P250 indeed.
And a B rush.
And the B rush. Well, the slowdown now. They don't want to give their position away. With
the B shift walk.
The B shift walk.
And Chutch has seen him. So throws out the incendiary. Splashed out though. Now the spray will come through.
Oh.
But Ins from the side has taken down 2. Chutch 2. Finishes off the 3rd. That was a very clean round for the Chiefs there. Chutch was flashed out, but Ins helped him out thoroughly with that MP9.
The full house for those two. So yeah, I do remember yesterday with great more clarity now. We saw Ground Zero go down 16-1.
Yes.
To Tainted Minds. It's feeling a little similar as well at the moment. 6-1, like, Tainted are really just shutting down Athletico right now, aren't they?
Oh, no, I think Athletico... Well, I mean, Atletico's only had 2 rounds with pistols so far. Oh, without pistols. So, I mean, even on one of those AK rounds, Infrequent had to purchase a Deagle.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's only been about 2 rounds where they've had a full buy up. So I'm not too worried at this stage, but money is going to hurt them eventually.
I suppose like how I think this Athletico side is going, like if they get the first pick, they seem okay with it, and then they start to feel a lot more confident. But if not, they seem to play a bit more scared.
So I'm not too worried about. I don't think it feels the same just yet. I think Athletico's getting a lot more purpose into rounds. Yam survives with 1 health. That is
Triggering.
painful for Athletico as well. They're not aware exactly how much he's on, but that is painful because with an AWP in hand, still very deadly. Athletico do have a good opportunity onto the A side at the moment.
Yeah, it's only Zusi nearby, all the way over at jungle. They've got 2 towards B, 2 towards mid, and Zusi's going to find Sync as he's crossing. And Frequent's going to send a few bullets back and reply. He's gone down to 48. They've smoked everything off, and they should be good to get the plant down. Beautiful play here by Athletico, but Ofnu from the connector is going to take Moe. 5-on-3 on the retake as Frequent is going to reply. Yam is practically dead with the 1 HP, but all he has to do is shoot first. As Frequent's going to peek again, Zusi's going to take him on down. 2-on-4 now. Flix is caught out in the open, but Inns can't land the spray. Niquez is going to save the life of his teammate. It's a 2-on-2 now, 16 HP between them. I think that this might be safe.
Yeah, it's been taken away for a long time now. And they both go down. Niquez picking up the last 2. Just saw the how horrible it is to spray at range with an MP9 from Inns there.
Yes.
I mean, you wouldn't think that that's a long range in real life with a weapon, but I mean, it is a highly volatile. Right.
Just like trying to imagine
SMG.
sewing something with a sewing machine at that range.
Yeah,
that's how you got to look at it.
Pretty much. Just it was firing everywhere. It's basically like a Tech 9, essentially. Once you get there, but
a real stormtrooper weapon, you could say.
Yeah. Athletico
head towards B.
Yeah, making a good choice as well. There's only the 1 player there in charge. He's moved away, changed positions, picks up 1, but will get traded out by Sync. Now from Market is where 2 players are going to hang out. 4 Tainted mines. The bomb will go down here, and Athletico can set up for a hold. They've got 3 players there. Moe, of course, only on a CZ, but very dangerous at close range if he hangs out on the site. He's got Yam with it.
Indeed, Ofnu trying to come from Palace, just the 9 HP to speak from, and then 2 from Market.
He did get him frequent though for that. Zusi picks off Flix, and only 1 player from Athletico remains.
Moe with the AWP. I think he's decided
he's having to retreat. Yeah,
yep.
He's saving that all.
So it seems like Athletico are doing really well with themselves, right? When they can get out to the bomb site, do those executes, and just trade, right? So we saw them do it greatly on A the round before. We saw them give it a good try on B that round. They got out into the site with a 1-for-1 trade, set the smokes down so they could get the easy plant. I suppose that's what I want to see more from them. Looks like they're going to buy DX and CZs around this AWP that they've managed to save on through. Moe wanting to take this battle.
Little bit of damage going down, just 7 from the nade. As he is the armoured opponent as well. Eagles no armour and a CZ for Sync there. Got 1 flash and 1 smoke to work with. Tainted, impatient, just waiting them out. Just think about Tainted right now. They haven't been frazzled, even on the rounds that they've lost.
Oh, that's a great flash. Yeah.
And like the B side there, it did get overwhelmed. But the 1-for-1 trade, and then they just came in systematically, picked them all off.
Alright, so how are Athletico going to be able to leverage this AWP in this round? Looks like they're favouring towards B at the moment.
Certainly are. They got the 3 there. They got 1 that can go short and 1 3 unders if he wants. Although that was infrequent. He's gone down to Yam, picks him up a window. Ofnu finds Sync as well. Now Church can do a lot of damage here at B. Through the apartments, but Moe will answer back with the AWP save through. 1 player remaining, Niquez. He's not going to be able to do too much here. He's basically closed in on. If he turns around, Zusi will have him.
Ooh, he's got Yam's number though, but Ofnu from the side. He's going to take him down and grab that AWP. I thought he wasn't for a minute. I was like, are you sure about that?
Let's take it back. Give it over to Yam. Again, you're saying Yam was struggling to get into maps in the last one.
Yeah.
He's on 3 currently.
I suppose it's the age-old calling it's harder for me to frag excuse.
Yep.
But that being said, his team's 8-2 in the lead.
Well, that's it. He hasn't really had to do too much. Atletico are favouring A this time. They got the one up in Palace. Flick's waiting to see if someone wants to get aggressive, but he's not going to be met by a Tainted Minds player. 4 players down at the T ramp. As we see, a little bit of utility come out, some counter utility from Tainted here. And they will charge out onto the site.
Great shot.
Seeing Fine Zeus to start things off. Start here for Athletico. They find another with Nikaz. And now more counter utility coming out from Tainted. They are stuck at jungle, and Chach on the lurk has been found by Infrequent.
So yeah, this is where Athletico shine. They get the entry, they get the smokes down, they're able to plant, and it's the call for the save from Yam and Inns. So we're going to see 8-3 on the scoreline now.
Tainted already have the half here on the CT side.
Yeah.
They're going to look for more, obviously, but Athletico, as I said, they haven't looked out of it. It's just some rounds have fallen apart. It's mostly when they're across the map looking for picks. When they have grouped up, it's looked a lot nicer. Although when they did have the pistols and got wrecked by in Chach, that was a different story. But apart from that, we wait for the bomb to explode. All players from Athletico remain. They will save through their AKs. And Tainted Minds will have to buy up 3 weapons here. And Zeusy on the FAMAS.
Yep. Dropping back down onto that one again, but Yam can afford the AWP, in fact, who tossed that to him. Oh no, he saved that, didn't he?
Yeah, it was saved through.
Yep. I feel silly now.
As 2 players did remain alive for Tainted Minds. Athletico going to go for the same setup. If they execute onto the site a little bit differently, though, that is the question, but it's almost a mirror previous round, which did work for him.
The difference here is that
Zeusy pushed up hard now and takes out Nikaz.
Easy as you like. He's been fully flashed up in reply, but he'll do the same back before going fully white once again. But Flix is watching the entry. Yam and Zeusy able to get some, and it's up to Moe all alone now. After Flix goes down, Inns is going to shoulder peek, sees where Moe is. The fire is going to force him back, and then Chach is going to take him down. And 9-3. So yeah, as soon as Tainted win one, they bounce back almost immediately, and that just, resets Athletico going, well, you might have a bit of cash, but, we've just completely ruined your loss bonus. Let's let you build it up again, and then we're going to take it away again when we let you
Yeah, a bit of a reset there, but they did
had
play into that. That last round, they were like, okay, Athletico could try the same trick. Zeusy pushed up and took one out to start things off. He had more information that more there as well.
Yep.
And Tainted Minds could fairly easily deal with it. Yam should be able to have Moe here and does so. That was not the most common angle for an AWPer to start things off.
No. But it works out for him in the end. It's Moe going down, and Yam's also found Sync, so Moe stepping up in this round after we criticised him earlier. Oh, what is that? Off Nuke going to push out and find the 2 stacked up Ts, leaving it all up to Flix.
He somehow did that with 2 headshots as well.
Oh, when you shoot at the bottom one, the other one just falls right into the same spot. Oh, nice shot from Flix as he's seen the head of Zeusy. However, Yam is going to get his 3rd for the round. The full house for Offnu and Yam. There's 10-3, 2 more rounds left in this half. Ath going to eco and binds the last one, it looks like.
And the 2 players that did die will buy up SMGs. Ends with an MP9, Zeusy with a UMP. I think it's not looking great for Athletico. They are, they're not out of rounds.
Yeah.
However, if they're losing that first player, Yam took out Moe and it just fell apart from there. They were still trying to get mid control. Offnu pops out a connector, so he's 2 boosted. And takes them straight down.
For me, Athletico are just probably playing a little too slow. Like we saw in that round when they tried to do the A execute the 2nd time in a row, right? They
just hung back for a little bit too long.
And
Let Zeusy get that map presence.
Yeah, and partly of that was to do with the flashes all coming through, of course. Like, you can't just say, oh, they should just run in fully blind, but yeah, just a little too slow maybe, and especially in that last round.
They did counter flash that very well. Zusi was stuck back there, but when they did want to enter, they were pushed back as they were completely white. Athletico, they're not on a buy here. It's only P250s. Yeah, Nick has infrequent getting tagged up here. Same as Moe. Again, Athletico looking for mid-control. It's not working out. Ince finds one with an MP9. Infrequent answers back.
Nice headshot there, but Church knows Sink stuck in the corner, but Church doesn't want to overexpose himself. He's got to fall back on short. It's going to see Nickez jumping up through connector on 14 HP, but can't land a shot, as Sink is going to peek him go down. And, well, just up to Nickez now, stuck in connector.
One player left here. Does manage to pick one up with his P250. That'll be all she wrote. Offnu takes him out, and 11-3 to Tainted Minds here. Yeah. Very strong CT half. They got the opportunity to go to 12. Athletico will be spending up as much cash as they can. It's going to be AKs across the board.
So you said you weren't too worried for Athletico. What about now?
I'm thoroughly worried. They've lost way too many rounds since that time. Again, they'll look to push Sink up mid here. They did have that smoke position. Oh, he's just running straight up, but Yam did get across. He's missed a shot, and he's taking damage here from Sink. Just wide open there at mid. Yam missed some shots, but in the end, does win out. Chutch firing some warning shots down, and it will push Athletico back. One player still moving up here in Moe. He's got to win this one out. Otherwise, looking very, very bad for Athletico in this round. I mean, it's not looking great to start with. Gets a flash from his teammate. Moe's still hanging out behind the wall.
I wonder if Chutch is going to check it. He checks one side. He's going to check it.
He's seen him, and down Moe goes. Nothing going right for Athletico now. Nickez and Flicks, the last two remaining. They're going to go through T-ramp to the A site. And they've got 3 players to deal with here. They've got some utility to work with, but once those last players get caught over as well for a retake, it's looking very difficult for Athletico. And Susi, not checked there, takes down Flicks. Nick has the last one, bomb dropped on the site. And this should spell the end of the half, being 12-3. Tainted Minds, a very strong performance here, showing no signs of fatigue after their very long match with Chiefs, but we are going to go to a short break. We'll be back with you soon. Of course, big thank you to Western Digital and, of course, Gigabyte and AOC for sponsoring the Cyber Gamer Premier League Championships here at the Adelaide Cyber Gamer Studios. It's giving us a good insight into the next year, potentially, about how these teams are going to form out. Especially with Tainted picking up ends from the Chiefs. The Chiefs picking up Texter from Athletico. It looks to have hurt Athletico quite a lot.
Right, looking at the buy, we can see Zusi's gone for a molly and 2 flashes, and B looks like at this site they're going to be heading towards. Full flash coming out onto Sink as Moe's also sitting up over by Apps here. They haven't called the rotate just yet. They've started cheating over that way, however, but they've still left frequent over on A. More members of Tainted have been spotted in the Apps, so I think this is time for the full rotate. Moe's going to get mollied out, and he's gone down to Yam, as they expected that.
But it looks to be a fake in the end. Try and drag the players over there. They may reassess, or they're just happy enough with one frag onto Moe.
Well, look at where Flicks has gotten himself to, all the way to the top of mid. He might hear these players rotating. That's going to give them so much information. Oh, he's pulled his knife out.
Oh, no.
He's still alive somehow. No, he's not.
Offnu gets him in the end. He's trying to speed up a little bit to catch him, but Offnu, they left him back there. Tatum, I mean, we saw a great strat yesterday from Legacy, where they threw 2 players at A on the pistol with 2 nades, took out the player at CT, and then the remaining 3 went to B, to an open site.
Nice shot there from Infrequent, but it's replied back to an off-new before Niquez can come in with another 2-on-3 right now, and Niquez is going to be trying to deny them pushing up on him. The rotate, of course, has obviously come through after the plant has gone down. So Niquez and Sync are going to be pushing from CT together. Off-new's been seen, and he's going to retreat back into A main. And the bomb's going to get tapped. I think he might stick it in the smoke, Niquez.
Well, Niquez finds another one. He's going to just have to try and stick it now. Goes down. And 12 to 3 to Tainted Mind. Oh, 13 to 3.
It's
this
over.
might be time to force.
Force every round.
For Athletico, I suppose they could worry about one more. Flix has already bought a Deagle if they go further.
Yeah. Here we go, Scout.
So they'll
Deeks.
keep a bit of cash. They're not going to buy armor or utility. But they'll go Deagle Scout so they can try and affect something here. They put some damage down onto Off-New to start things off.
Oh.
And Niquez will find Yams. Good start to the round from Athletico.
Oh, he's going to grab himself the AK and be able to escape with it as well.
Very dangerous for Tainted here. They haven't wanted to rush a site. They got 3 at mid, or they 1 going back for the bomb. Moe might have a good chance on Zeusy here if he does not check.
Oh, but he does.
Zeusy was looking the right way that time. As the bomb is going to move around towards A. No? They're still going to decide which way they want to go. They got mid control, kind of, with Zeusy behind the cart. But Flix aggressively pushed up through Palace. Good opportunity to try and tap these guys in the head. He's going to see both of them there. Finds Off-New, but can't get the second. It almost looked like a collateral opportunity.
Yeah, he had a great opportunity there. It's just started spamming that hand cannon just a bit too fast, I'd feel.
But back to 3-on-3 here. Tainted Minds with that trade out. Bombs up in Palace, and they got 2 players that can go connector, although they might send one up through the window. No, he's going to go connector as well.
Alright, pushing out onto site. Niquez is still here. He's low, and they're going to check his position. That's the AK denied almost immediately. Sync's trying to come from A main, has gone down, as Zeusy also took down Infrequent. I think he was over towards CT, and Tainted have pretty much got this in the bag. It's going to be the throw of the century if they lose it from here, I'd feel.
Yeah, it's getting into that stage where, and this is Athletico's pick as well. Inferno is going to be the next, which is Tainted Mind's pick. It's getting very, very scary for Athletico here. Moe's got a Zeus on board, so that's interesting, but Off-New's picked up the first 2. It had to be quite a hard save. And he gets it too, Moe! That's almost just a win in itself.
The disrespect. Oh. It's a nice idea, though, to push through unders so aggressively and try and catch the T's off by surprise. It's only managed them the 2-for-1 trade, though, so... Yeah.
Let's see Athletico in with a good chance. Well, not the great chances. They're stacked to the wrong side with their players. They've got 2 left to B, and there's 4 Tainted Mind players converging onto the A site.
Zeusy did potato a bit, but he ends up getting the kill in the end as Infrequent trying to fight off from jungle. And
We got Chutch as well going around through CT. And information is there. Ince takes down Infrequent. Last player remaining is Moe. He has got that stolen AK. He'll get ins, but he's got 3 more to deal with. He has to get the ace here. With a defuse with no kit.
I think it'd be best to
No,
save.
he's going to go for it. Yam takes him down. And Tainted Minds go to match point here in map number 1 of the lower bracket final. It is a best of 3. And Tainted Minds put themselves in a very good position to get that rematch with the Chiefs. Athletico, they showed some signs of life. They were getting into rounds, but of late, they haven't really been able to get positive movement into rounds either.
They've got to get that 12-round comeback to stay in this map here.
So Tainted Minds just looking to finish it off now. They don't really want to have the longest match in the world. They just had an intense one against the Chiefs. And Tainted Minds will now come out onto the B site, funneling through apartments. No, they're going to retreat once again.
They are so indecisive.
Worked last time they did it. They did that in the pistol round. Now they're trying to do it in a rifle round. Athletico, just the one AWP onto Moe. Interesting choice there as well. Infrequent not going with it.
Oh, Nickez is going to find the kill onto Chutch there. He's gone down to 12 HP for it though. Makes it a 5-on-4. It looks like Tainted have completely slowed it down after their first original fake out onto the B-bomb site.
So they have opting for some mid-control. Bomb is going to go back up through the apartments. And Athletico have 3 towards the A site though. Inst checking if he can go through. Yeah, that smoke helping.
Yeah. Going down.
Top frequent. Wow. They haven't checked up as short. Moe's answered back as well. And Athletico should be able to keep themselves in the map here.
Moe's moved over to Oh, and he's gone down to Inns as Yam's also gotten one.
Alright, I'm cursing them already. Yam and Inns have got the bomb plant down. Inns going to find Flicks, and Nick has the last one remaining with only 12 health. He's going to come through the market, but Yam was checking there.
Picked up the AWP. Probably the best ways, you can get that, just the one hit.
Just the very quick, as he is low. Yam on 90 health. The bomb has been ticking away. There's no kit on Nickez either, and it goes down. Tainted Minds take away the first map here in dominating style. I'll be very happy with that one. Atletico are going to have to come up with a much bigger effort on Inferno.
Yeah, their pick, their loss. Oh, it was quite painful to watch.
Yeah, so we're going to take a short break here. Stay tuned. We'll be back with map 2 very shortly.